Hello, welcome back to Basics with me, Peagrim. I don't know why that's become my intro, but it sort of has. So, you might have seen in the little intro thing, trying something a little bit new today, doing a little bit of a longer one, but to give you a little bit of a catch up as to what we've done. Obviously, something I had talked about in the last videos, which is finishing this roof up here. I've also tested out some window designs and put a little door on there, so I think I'm going to go for the downstairs with some fences and upstairs glass panes, so just so there's a bit of deviation in it. And I haven't placed all of them yet. I do need to finish off the glass panes, but I thought I'd do that with you. I did also do a second time lapse that you guys won't have seen, which is me digging out this area and up there a little bit. I think my plan is to make this entire section ground level, maybe another couple back, and then make this into like a big wall instead. However, the time lapse was about 15 minutes just for this, which when I sped it up was still like a minute and a half, and it felt a bit too long, at least at the minute. So I think I'm just gonna sort of chip away at it rather than try and make any clips out of it. Also, I'll need to go around and replace the floor eventually. What else have I done? Oh, I've put a path in here. I've also been farming some birch because I want to include that in our next little buildings that we do a little bit more, so it's not just cobblestone and oak, although I do quite like how this has turned out. But I wanted to give us a bit more option sort of thing, so we've been doing that. To help with that, I have updated the little. Obviously, I'm playing vanilla, so there's no extra like blocks or anything or mobs, but we do have certain mods on, like the replay one, shaders, things like that. I have added timber just to see how we get on with it. It massively helped. If I'm not gonna lie, massively sped things up for me, which as someone who works full time and sort of isn't at home a lot of weekends, it does take a lot of time doing stuff like this, even though obviously I don't massively edit stuff, so it doesn't seem like it take that long. But just little tweaks like this help out massively, so hopefully that's okay. If not, and if you guys hate it and don't want me using it, I will remove it. But personally, I don't see an issue because how it works is it still takes the same amount of durability off the axe. So I've gone for about 7 axes collecting all my bits, but it just mines it faster because you don't have to sit there and individually do each one, or if it's a big tree, you don't have to worry about climbing it, sort of thing. So hopefully that's all okay. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that anyway. So we've got this little section here, just so I wasn't having to run up there constantly. I've just put a fence in here, just not a fence, a gate, just to make it a little bit easier. Hello? What are you doing up there? He must have spawned in, yeah, on that block, which I didn't think he'd be able to do because there's not enough blocks there. But I guess the fact it's stairs might have helped because of the translucent blocks. Oh well. Right, let's finish off these windows real quick. So it turns out I went and gathered a stack of sand from down here. You might be able to see my hole. Where is it? Over there somewhere. Oh wait, I have actually added this as well. I've not used it yet, but there you go. just so I can give you better angles of things. If you think it's too cheap, I will get rid of it. Obviously, I'm not going to use it for like mining and stuff. I'm just going to use it for showing bits off. Because, like, for example, you can see down here, we've got this ceiling. You'll see me building it, but it's actually a little staggered ceiling. So this is the actual roof, and then to blend it in a bit nicer with down here, we've added in a sort of facade layer almost. But yeah, just for doing stuff like that. So hopefully that's okay. If not, I will get rid of it. But I don't see a problem with it as long as I'm not using it to like cheat and mine. Plus, at the end of the day, it's a single player world. The only person I'm going to be sort of doing over is myself by cheating, but I'm not going to be. Right, there we go. So yeah, we've put a little facade in here with some beams going across. Carried them on from these ones, so it sort of blended in a bit nicer. Put some torches in, just stop mob spawning. I'm not sure if that's going to be the final placement of torches or lighting. We might have like a little chandelier, but for now, that's what I've done. I've tried making this a little bit nicer, so stairs to blend the walls. These just for accents so you don't see the top of the logs, slabs in the corners. But I think what I'm going to do is do a layer of slabs across here to make another floor, then do some stairs and have a couple of rooms upstairs, a couple of rooms downstairs. So I think that might be the plan today. But as you know, we often make plans and then just end up doing something completely different. But I am trying to get better at that, so hopefully that won't be the case. I do want to stick a stack or two of cobble onto smelt while we're doing this. Smelted up some of that some of the wood into charcoal while I was here, because I want to use some stone bricks, both in the wall I was on about eventually, and I think in the floor in here. I think this will look quite nice. No, that's the wrong way around. Hang on. That looks silly there. No, it looks alright. Let's dig this up. And then what I'll probably do is try and add some texture into it at some point by using different types of blocks. So like smooth stone, normal stone, cobblestone, stuff like that. Just so it's not one solid block as the floor sort of thing. But again, not the end of the world if it is. Yeah, we've gone through quite a bit of iron between episodes. Don't need to go mining yet, but we have dipped into the reserves a little bit. Although there may have been quite a few more iron golems that just happened to have gone missing. Turns out having a pet of villagers is quite a good iron farm. So that's what I've been using for my tools mainly, because I think I've used about 5 shovels and yeah, 6 or 7 axes. So we are getting through them quite fast. Obviously, ideally want diamond stuff, but I need to go like fully mining for that again, which I'm not ready for just yet. I'm thinking actually I might segment this up a little bit. So then we could have room here, room here. This too would probably be stairs. Room here, room here. Maybe have a big room here instead. So 4 downstairs, and then however many we can fill upstairs. Alright, let me do this. Is any of this stone smelted yet? It has, however, so I want to turn this into smooth stone, so I think we actually might need another furnace real quick. That's not the crafting bench. I've decided as well, I've not done it yet, but what I'm probably going to do is make myself a little home here, or even just here, just so my chests and stuff aren't all out in the wild. There is also this chest as well, which is from this. Get a surprising amount of dirt from it. while that's doing that, what do I want to do? Actually, I might just pause real quick just while this smelts, just so we've got the blocks of floor. So we're back in 2. Right, we are back. That was a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. I think I've got enough, and I'll grab some other bits to hopefully do the inside a little bit better. But what I did decide is I'm going to be a little bit cheeky and use slabs rather than full blocks, just so we get more bang for our buck. So you get obviously 2 slabs for each block, so it cooked a lot faster. Right. I'm going to start off just by placing it all, and then we'll start building up some sort of walls. Oh, I don't think I've got enough. God damn. Oh, no, I have. On the bright side, at least they'll keep smelting while we're here. Right, so, stairs. Undecided between these 2. I think we might go with these. So, if I go... You go in, and then maybe we'll just have 1 high stairs. Not 1 high, 1 wide, sorry. And then... We may actually replace these stairs that I've done, just so we can have a solid block floor. Have I got wood? Yeah. Because you won't actually see these from downstairs anywhere, I guess. Or you'll see this, but that's not too bad. Actually, I think I'm going to turn this. No. I take it back, I take it back. I was going to turn it so that we could have a bit of a wider one, but it just looked a bit silly from underneath. We are going to have to work out a new tactic for the torches down there, because I'm currently removing all of them. Actually, real quick, let me just place some down, just so nothing spawns while we're sorting this. I don't know if you'll have seen in the if you paid close attention in the little cinematic bit as well. There was actually a creeper just wandering around up there. I've gone up since and I can't find him anywhere, but he is there, which just sort of shows that it's good that we that we have built this little perimeter, because otherwise he would have been down here in no time trying to get to me. Also, I know I made a thing out of getting all those bits of birch, but for this, because the palette's already sort of set in, I'm going to be sticking to pretty much the same. Otherwise, I would have quite liked to introduce some birch into this in some way. But I think it makes more sense just keeping it oak and stuff for now. Oak and variants of stone. Obviously with the wool and the glass just for colour. think if we take it up to there. That should be okay. We'll leave that there since you see it from downstairs. Let's do this temporarily. I was going to put it on the logs, but obviously we're planning to put some sort of walls in, so you won't actually see it, which isn't ideal. I'm wondering if we just make this 2 big rooms up here, rather than... Or just 1 big room, but with 2 entryways, because we could do the same on this side then. Perhaps. Let's start off by getting some bits in. I think we'll do that.